Hello, welcome to a video series I like to call the Devil Fruit Dictionary. This series of videos will be based on the mysterious powered fruit, the Devil Fruit, from the One Piece anime. I will go in depth on every Devil Fruit in the One Piece anime, today starting off with just a brief description of the concept of Devil Fruits. After this, there will be more and more videos going in depth on every Devil Fruit we have seen from the anime, canon, non-canon alike. So let's get into it. So what I'm sure you're asking yourself, what is a devil fruit? A devil fruit is a mysterious power fruit that shows up in the One Piece anime. It is believed to be part of the Sea Devil, and they are mainly only shown to occur in the Grand Line. Not much is known about the fruit and how it originally came about, but there's many science and myth alike to speculate on how they were conceived. Like I said, the myth right now is that that it came from the Sea Devil. Hence, some weaknesses the fruits have that I will get into later. Starting off, devil fruits are very well known around the Grand Line. Grand Line is the center, pretty much. You might as well call it the ocean highway of the One Piece world. They are highly known more in the Grand Lines because that's where they're mostly found. It is very rare for devil fruits to be found outside of the four seas. Only very few people know about them out of these four seas, and some countries, even within the Grand Line, are so secluded that they don't even know these fruits exist. There are three types of devil fruits: Paramecia, Loya, and Zone. There's a fourth known as Smile, but we will get into that later. Devil fruits are extremely rare and provide a multitude of powers extending from a random superpower to an element or to turning into a freaking animal. Devil fruits are so sought after that even in the black market they can range from 1 million berries, which we can only assume that they belong to the maybe American system of money, but a million is a million. That's a lot. But with each fruit, based on their powers and abilities, more sought after than the others. Example, the Opie Opie no Mi, which is sought to be 5 billion due to its powers and special abilities. Devil fruits have been known to actually affect the genetic code when eaten. When they eat, you only need to take one bite, but within the One Piece series, not a lot of people know this and end up eating the whole fruit, which they describe as the most worst tasting food they have ever consumed. And it has been proven again that it affects the genetic code. But because it affects your genetic code, you don't really get any physical alterations. Nothing like what we see in actual mutations of genetic code. Maybe you're born with an extra finger or without a finger, stuff like that. You don't see a physical change, only a more change you show willingly. But due to them affecting the genetic code, it does not affect any children. Actually, when you have children, if you're a devil fruit eater, that child does not gain any certain ability from your fruit ability. Devil fruits stick with the person that ate it. That's it. They don't affect anyone else. Due to the devil fruit's ability to be all strong and powerful, you're only allowed to eat one. The reason for this is kind of unknown. There's a myth behind it that they believe that the devil within the fruit, when you eat it, resides in your stomach, resides in you. And if you eat a second one, it fights with the other devil trying to enter your body and physically tears you apart. It is not a good sign. Though within the series, we have never seen this actually happen. So there's some theories on, is this an actual true statement? But considering that no one wants to try to attempt it, I imagine someone actually witnessed it and just slowly went down the grapevine of myth that there's a demon inside these fruits. But you never know. There could be a demon inside these fruits. So when a devil fruit is eaten, that devil fruit is lost forever until the person who ate it dies. Now, the fruits have a cycle of reincarnation. Once you eat a devil fruit, it's not lost to the end ends of time, even when the person dies, it will reincarnate into a random fruit around the world. But with what Caesar has shown us with his pet's devil fruit, that it's possible for the devil fruit to more or less take over a fruit that's close by. Now, when you know you have a devil fruit, the devil fruit has a bunch of swirls around it. If you see it, they kind of have a certain color to them, very unique kind of color, and they have a bunch of swirls, almost like waves on the fruit. And even the stem kind of has has curls to it. And now it does not particular to whatever fruit it takes. Whatever fruit's near, that's the fruit it's going to take. That's the fruit it's going to take over. There is a thing with devil fruits that allow people who eat them to fully evolve their powers to the absolute extent, making them awaken their fruits. Awakening is let's call it an evolved stage of devil fruit powers that is seemingly unknown how to uh, obtain. Imagine this is mostly just training and concentration, trying to really understand your fruit. There are some downsides to eating the fruit. Most of the downsides are you don't know what you're getting. There is a book in the One Piece world that documents the fruits, but sometimes they don't. Not the book doesn't have full pictures of all of them, and if it doesn't have full pictures of it, there's possible there's not all the devil fruits in it. A lot of the devil fruits still are unknown, and it only documents the ones that have been seen and documented. So there's the downside. You don't know what you're getting until you eat it because there's not always a picture to that book. So even if you read the book, you might not know what the fruit looks like, and you can only just assume, and then you're stuck with a power that's very shit. Another downside is the effect of seawater on the person. Due to the myth of it belongs to the sea devil, if you eat this fruit, if you try to swim in seawater, salt water to be precise, you will drown. Now imagine its extent to further of if you try to swim at all, you're going to drown. That's what they say. If you try to swim, you lose your ability to swim. Once you hit water that goes above your head, like from your feet up, as soon as you hit that, you're going to drown because you can't swim and you get immediately weakened. You can't use your abilities. You can't do anything unless you're a fisherman. If you're a fisherman with a devil fruit ability, you'll just kind of lay there because you can still breathe. That's the major downside. But you can still drink water and stand in the rain. It only happens when you try to swim, maybe bathe and you dunk your head under the water and there's no way to help you out. Those are the main side effects, and these are the main points of what just a basic devil fruit is. Next video, I'll go more in depth on the three types. The first type I'll be going over is Paramecia. Appreciate you watching. If you want to learn more, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all later. Bye.